Biologically, every cell of your body says you're a male, but emotionally, you feel like a female. And so, you demand to be treated like one. Gender has nothing to do with biology preference over facts. Do you believe it? This ideological whim has transformed 1.6 million Americans into transition projects, including 300,000 teenagers. The war is no longer at the borders, it is in your child's bedroom. But before these numbers swallow us whole, let's pause for a moment. How did we wander into this labyrinth? What is this vague, elastic concept being smuggled in under the banner of modernity? It is genderism, the trap that replaced innate nature, fitra, with desire and reality with personal whim. Islam cuts through this chaos with the absolute principle of duality. There is night and day, male and female. In the laws of the Creator, there is no third gender, and there are no lost identities. And we created pairs of all things, so perhaps you would be mindful. Ad-Dariyat 51:49. Because this targeting is calculated, Dr. Layla Mohammed Belkir, Al-Mujtama magazine's writer, warns they are trying to establish laws based solely on whims. To them, gender is not a fixed reality. It is a hybrid mold shaped by the mood of the moment. This isn't a defense of human rights. It is the corruption of human nature under international guardianship, a threat to the very future of humanity. Fluid theories eventually shatter against the rock of reality, but theories need a human sacrifice to prove their delusions. This is where the catastrophe began. How do you build a civilization on the corpse of a child? John Money attempted to manufacture a female out of David Reimer to prove that identity is a cultural construct, not biological. The result? David's eventual suicide and a 100% failure rate. While the West sacralizes the absurd, Islam sacralizes the fitra. Indeed, we created humans in the best form. At Tin 95.4. This wasn't just a scientific failure. It became a golden opportunity for predatory capitalism. Human pain was suddenly converted into net profit. Behind the slogan stand the dollars. The gender market generates nearly $5 billion annually. 1.4% of American teenagers have become medical projects. The moment they start puberty blockers, congratulations, you have become a permanent subscriber to Big Pharma. They sell illusions, we protect trusts. To complete this economic cycle, the trade had to be protected by the force of law. How did the state snatch the keys of upbringing from your hands to give them to surgeons? Object to your child's transition. Then you are not a fit parent. In parts of the West, parental refusal to transitioning is classified as child abuse. The state uproots your child and grants them the right to self-destruction. The Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, says, "Each of you is a shepherd, and each of you is responsible for his flock." For us, the family is a fortified castle, but a forced detention center to them. After seizing bodies and laws, they're targeting our consciousness. They began by destroying the words we use to describe our most sacred bonds. Are you a mother? No, you are a birthing parent. In the UK's NHS, human milk replaces breast milk so as not to offend the transitioned. What a progress! To erase language is to erase sanctity. In Islam, paradise lies at the feet of the mother. To them, she is a lactating machine. And she doesn't even have to be female. Their language is liquid. Our Quran is firm. No matter how powerful the linguistic distortion, truth remains like embers beneath the ash. Today, that ash is blowing away to reveal the great deception. The mask has fallen. 2.8 million transgender individuals in America now face a medical report that is shaking the foundation of the movement. The Cass report confirms the scientific evidence behind this transition model is near zero. The West is burning everything down just to admit the obvious. Islam provided the cure centuries ago through prevention of harm. As the alleged medical fortresses crumble, the void is revealed. There is no happiness in a surgeon's scalpel. There is no peace in altering the body. The numbers don't lie. Suicide rates have doubled, and detransition regret has become the wretched life promised to those who stray. Peace is not found by rebelling against the Creator, but by surrendering to Him. But whoever turns away from my reminder will certainly have a miserable life. Taha 124. They wander in confusion. We stand in serenity. They stripped away names and titles. They auctioned human nature to desire. And now, will you wait until these agendas knock on your child's door, or will you start protecting your final fortress? Join us in the comments. What is the red line you will never allow them to cross in your children's upbringing? And do you believe silence is safety, or a green light for further distortion?